Hello, hello, and welcome back to my Forever World, where today we've got a bit of a task ahead of us. It's not as big as tomorrow or the next day or whenever I do the stream after this, but I have a lot of terrain that I have to actually fix before I start placing the sun. Off camera, I did a little bit of work and I also moved the beacon across. But to start us off with today, I am going to need to cover a huge chunk of area with grass, dirt, torches, before I even think about doing anything with sand. So I'm going to start on one end and work my way to the other. I think I've done most of this side. I have, yeah. And I got up to here. So I'm going to cover this part up. Still need to put some torches down. And then I'll work my way all the way across to this line here. And then we're right before the cut-off of how big the main build on this island is going to be. And then maybe I can start putting in some foundations for the new building. The new desert temple that I plan on building on this island. But for now, I just want to get some of this repaired. And then I will start working on that side of the island, then repair that side, and then work on that side. And then, much like I have in the past few streams, I will just run backwards and forwards with sand, cover this entire area up. I'm really looking forward to getting this done. But I mean, the next stream is going to be covering, I mean, you can see the exposed stone over there. It's going to be covering all of that. Which I might have to do the majority of that off camera because it's such a huge job. But I'll do this row here and then we'll go down. Light up all of these areas. Make sure nothing can spawn. Overkill on torches as usual. Oh. Like I said, I have moved the beacon from where it was over there to over here. And I just want to get this area done today and get a little bit closer to the dirt pillar that I've got over there on this side. And then everything else should just be a case of repairing the land and then covering it with sand. So if I look over here, I'll do a little bit with the dirt I've got in my inventory, but yeah, I've still got to cover this bit here. So then all of this needs to be repaired. But I am thinking of covering most of this up. I've lit up all the caves under here, and I'm going to bring this down. And rather than break and replace a bunch of this dirt, I am going to place sand directly on top of it. So I'll do this little bit here now with the dirt I've got in my inventory. And then I will start replacing the beach on this far side of the island over here. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do It's just placing everything in the wrong places or just placing the wrong thing in general. Get another portion of this done today. This little bit here is nearly done, and then I'll use whatever I've got left in my inventory to start patching up the other side. Doesn't look like we've got much, but see, all of this I'm just gonna completely cover up. And then coat the entire thing with sand. It also means I will have to start repairing the beaches that I dug up probably a good 2 years ago at this point. Let's just pop our heads under here and see what, if anything, needs lighting up. I think this bit's okay. I already went over this with torches earlier. I'm going to keep torches in my inventory just because I may need them if I need to cover anything up. And we can start working on this bit here. Obviously this bit is already natural beach, which is kind of nice. A little bit less work for me to do on this side. It's a beach that I haven't dug up as well. Keep that as is. Bring this in a bit. That looks fine. Something like this, this looks kind of like natural terrain. Kind of flatten this out. All of the dirt that's overhanging is going to have to go. Which does make this look a little bit unnatural. So strip this back a little bit. That looks a little bit better. And then all of this is good. And now I can start just going through and replacing everything here with sand. We are still in range of that beacon. I don't know if the effect is going to go at this distance. I mean, the other side is fine. Because I just moved the beacon. Just see how far the range stretches this side. I think we're good. That beacon still looks pretty close. Let's quickly sleep so nothing spawns. Oh, I just missed. Yes, it's just this little bit here that I need to do first. Get rid of all the vines from the dark oak forest that was once here. That's overhanging, so I can remove that and look a little bit better. I think if I do lots here underneath. Ow. Do you mind? Oh, it's a cold ruin. What on earth? How have I never noticed this? Well, it can stay. Is this where I got up to? No. Just a little bit of the natural beach poking through. See an extra block there just to even it out. I mean, some of the sides do need to be expanded a little bit for it to look a little bit more natural. This has got to be lit up, right? It is. Perfect. Let me out. There we go. Get rid of some of this up here. Yeah, you can see where I just put all these up. So I can like extend some of these bits out a little. Move out of the way. Leave. could do something like that to make the beach look a little bit more natural. Oh. Like I said a few times before, the more of this I do, the less mobs will spawn and be really annoying. Slowly making our way through this strip of land. I can clear out all of this and replace it all at once. I think after this stream I'll be like near enough halfway done, which is pretty crazy considering I'm only on day 3. I will give a quick update on the turtle farm. It works. I've got turtle eggs in there hatching. They take a bit longer because it's in the end, which I didn't really see as that big of a problem, but the farm works. Which is the important thing. Nearly night time again. Oh, well, didn't mean for that to happen. everything for that little bit. I mean, look at how far we're pretty much crossing the halfway mark now. The only time-consuming bit's going to be that bit over there, repairing all of the broken land. Okay, that's the top part of this done. Now it's just this little bit over here that I need to do now. I can do it in like bits, do it in chunks. This bit I'm going to need to make sure I'm not removing sand that's going to fall. And then I can just come in and get rid of all this. Start doing this bit. Now I can work my way back up. This is the last little bit of this side that I've got to do today. Right, let's see. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. I think that looks good. This bit here, I want to get changed. So I need to bring this up a little bit. This part of the beach here, I like how it looks right now. But I'm gonna have to get rid of some of that and bring it up at an angle. Be in line with this. Let's drag this all the way over here. See, I built a giant wall where I want to build up to. And the plan is to just place sand up to and on top of this. So that's roughly where I want a nice slope going down. And this bit can come back up, I'm not too fussed. How much sand have I got? I've got a few chunks. It's mostly dirt. I think I'll continue to repair this. Keep an eye on the light levels down here. Ah, I just missed the jump. I think I'm gonna keep all this covered and then do it at like an angle on the inside, maybe. Like angle this inward. Cover up the bits that I know need covering first. Pretty sure this is an old creeper blast, it looks like it. This is natural terrain, so I will build this line directly over it. In fact, get rid of this top layer. See, the sand did come up to here originally. Maybe I do get rid of it then, so it looks a little bit more natural. Go away. Constantly in the way. I want to figure out, because the sand's going to be on this layer here, and this is past that, so I could extend this out by a bit. Just for a more gentle slope. Like that. I can get rid of most of this sand here. And then like this all the way down. It does look fairly straight right now, but I can come in and texture it a little bit in a while. This can come out by another block or something. And then just slowly sort of bring this down. I think I'm going to get rid of this platform. In fact, I'm tempted to just get rid of the beacon as well. Because it is very in the way. Some dark spots up here, get rid of. Most of this under here looks fine. But really, it's just about bringing this down a few blocks now. So I could bring it down like... Maybe I do an extra one. No, I need to come down, don't I? I was thinking of doing an extra one outwards, but I don't think that would look as good. Right, let's have a look at this side. Yeah, this beach line comes out to here. These can just stay where they are. I need to bring this in is the problem. No, not that. All over the place with my tools at the minute. So I'm bringing this out, but I need to be bringing it in this way. Like this. If I just bring this across here. But roughly, I mean, we're getting there. Now let me up. About good for one layer. If I'm just going to be putting sand on top of it, this would work. Bring it down again. So yeah, sand will be going on top here like this. Then I can bring this out again to go back over there. Maybe. This needs lighting up. Guys, all this needs lighting up. It needs torches on it. Let's go down the next layer. Can remove those entirely. I want to keep this area the same. It's okay. Now we bring down again. We're almost at like ground level here. We're missing here. And then if I just come through, I just do another bit like three deep here. And then we come down again. This bit can straight connect to here. And then we are almost, there we go, pretty much there. So I just need to put sand on top of everything here. And then with golden. I'll do this bit first. Make sure it looks at least half decent. Get rid of that. I can make some changes to the side where this giant wall is in the future, but for now, whoops. Double ups. Still need to figure out what I'm doing with this bit, but this bit here is pretty set in stone. Oh, I'm out of sand. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that looks okay. For all the random bits and bobs I've got in here, so I don't need the white wool, the mutton, or the seeds. I think from there I can sort of just go back to replacing the floor with it, rather than placing everything on top. From there, I think I can start replacing things like the floor here. This bit needs to come out a bit. Okay, that works. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this. Now, I know I replaced all of this before, but I need to figure out if I'm keeping this hillside or not. I think it'd be easier if I just get rid. For now, let's bring this down. Yeah, so like right here, this is where the beach is, or was, should I say. I think I will just bring the beach down to like this level. So I could just replace the sandstone and stone and stuff. Bring the beach down to like here maybe. But that's going to involve a lot of replacing sandstone. So why don't I just put a layer of sand over the top of it instead. Yeah, that's right, you swim away. This bit I'm going to have to replace. I think I should be able to just pile on sand. On top of the sandstone. I mean, it's going to be a bit tricky to figure out. I'm not the best at terraforming, but it is definitely my favourite thing to do. Just fill these in, why not? Trouble is, this entire island It's so big. It's a large island. I think over here I can at least bring this in by a few blocks. Like so. This come in by a little bit. We know this is like ground level, so anything below this needs to get just blanket filled in. I'll build a layer over that. I think for the sandstone I can just put a layer of sand on top wherever the sandstone is, like this. Because I mean it is still natural generation, because I've not removed much of the sandstone. I mean, to be honest, there's not really much of this left to do. It's just figuring out where I want the sand to go in this bit here. I think because I know that this is ground level, I'm going to very quickly stick a layer of dirt on this, light up underneath it. This sort of comes out this way. I want the sand to sort of match it. Yeah, I'll just cover this up. Well, That wasn't meant to happen, but okay. So all of this can be replaced with sand. I do think I'm going to get rid of this mound of dirt. Does it go up to anywhere significant here? No, it's literally just a useless pile of dirt. Okay. It can be gone. I think once I've got this chunk of land replaced with sand, I'll start working on the middle. Getting the sand placed down in rows. In fact, if this is going to be the new ground layer, I could completely get rid of this. I do like the idea of keeping this part here. Like the bit with the sandstone and stuff. Like as sand. Because then it is a little bit of a natural hill. And then it's just this little bit here I've got to cover up. come to here and then go down, maybe? Whoa. I did not realise it was nighttime. It's lit up a little more under here. And then what, I do sand like on top like this. Oh, I'm actually out. I'm out of sand for the first time in a while. Which means I can throw a bunch of grass in here. I'll keep the dirt on me. Stone seeds, flowers and whatnot can go away. Still got to fill in that gap there before I do the top. And then I think we cover all of the sandstone with sand. Let's continue placing this line of sand. I'm gonna have to get out the way. I don't know how many times I have to tell mobs to get out of the way this session. We should have a counter. How many times a mob has gotten in the way? I think that's near enough. Most of this side done. I can't see those little bits of exposed sandstone. This bit here I'll have to do another time. And I will bring this out to here. I mean, I'll have to cover all this anyway, but just this top bit here I've got left to do. Out of the way. If I'm punching you, that does not mean run into me. Right, you're dying. Sick of you mobs getting in my way. I think that's a decent slope. kind of. Okay, took a bit longer than I expected, but this side is now, I would say, done. Before I sleep, I'm just going to fill in as much of this as I can. And then when I sleep, I will fill up my inventory with a whole bunch of sand and start running backwards and forwards, filling this all in. You should be dead. There we go. Sandstone, get that back. Not gonna need torches. And all of this is sand. Yep. Right, let's fill up the inventory. Let's get placing. Honestly, this is the longest but best bit of the build, because yeah, I'm just running backwards and forwards, but it's like every single block further I go is another block toward the end of the island. Just realised after the next time I stream this, like doing this build, I'll be far enough across the island to start building the pyramid if I fancy. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to AFK at my gold farm for a good 100 days before I have enough gold to barter enough blackstone to build the actual pyramid. At least I'll have unlimited gravel for concrete. I wonder how many trips back to those shulkers I'm going to have to make to get sand. 1 or maybe 2. Suppose this isn't the widest part of the island anymore. Oh. Empty inventory already. Yeah, done a decent strip. Decent strip of land today. Get out of the way, cows. After I've placed all this, I'm going to try and figure out where I want to get up to next time I do this. I should have a bit longer next time, a bit more spare time to do it, but I do have to worry about repairing all of the land that I previously dug up. But I will, full disclaimer, I will be doing most of that off stream.
No.
I don't really want to be preparing that entire landmass on stream. Just won't make for good content. I mean, to be honest, neither is placing 1,000,001 sand blocks, but I want to keep at least the good bits documented. Got 9 stacks of sand left. I think one more trip to my shelter boxes should be enough to fully do this section of island. Last 2 stacks. And that's it. . think this will be close to enough. We've only got a little bit left to do. Maybe it's not enough actually. Keep placing it, please. Why is it stopping? What you get for getting in the way? I think I might have enough. Go there and back. Last time. Oh, just short. Not gonna need 5 stacks, but I'll use some to plot out where I want to get to next time I do this. And more importantly, where I need to repair the land up to. So let's have a quick look and see how far we've done. We've done the majority of it. We're about halfway, but a lot of the land in the middle is sorted. I think if I just make a tower maybe here. This is where I want to get to next time. So what I'll do is, in the meantime, I will repair a lot of this land, probably repair most of this, and then next time I stream it'll just be doing the coastlines over here. And I might actually, what I might do, how's this side looking? Yeah, what I might do is repair this beach fully, and then start from this side, work my way back in. But yeah, I would say I've done a decent amount today, a good like 30, 40, 50 blocks, something like that. But that is going to do it for today. I do have a video coming out, there's no commentary in about half an hour. Do go watch that, and I hope